Hello, let's solve for a. First, we are going to multiply both sides of this equation by 2 to the power of a, okay? So we are going to have 2 to the power of a multiplied by 2 to the power of a plus 2 to the power of minus a is equal to 4 multiplied by 2 to the power of a. Now, let's open these brackets, okay? If we do that, we are going to have 2 to the power of a multiplied by 2 to the power of a plus 2 to the power of a multiplied by 2 to the power of minus a is equal to 4 multiplied by 2 to the power of a. Alright, now when you have a to the power of m multiplied by a to the power of n, this is equal to a. You are going to pick one base and you are going to add the powers, okay? So if we do that, that simply means that we can rewrite this as 2 to the power of a plus a, right? Then plus, we are going to pick one base again, and we are going to add the powers. That is a plus minus a is equal to 4 multiplied by 2 to the power of a. Now, what we have here will be 2 to the power of 2a plus, then here will be 2 to the power of a plus minus will give us minus, so it's going to be a minus a, which will give us 0. So we have 2 to the power of 0 is equal to 4 multiplied by 2 to the power of a. Now, any number raised to the power of 0 is 1. Therefore, that means that the left hand side of this equation will be written as 2 to the power of 2a plus 1 is equal to 4 multiplied by 2 to the power of a. All right. Now, let us bring this to this side of the equation. If we do that, we have 2 to the power of 2a plus 1. Now, this will now be minus 4 multiplied by 2 to the power of a is equal to 0. Now, I want you to recall that anytime you have a to the power of m times n, that this is equal to a to the power of m raised to the power of n, or a to the power of n raised to the power of m, okay? Therefore, we can write this as 2 to the power of a raised to the power of 2 plus 1 minus 4 multiplied by 2 to the power of a is equal to 0. Now, if this is the first time you are coming across this channel, please click on the subscription button, turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss our amazing videos, okay? Please, you upload every day, so tune in at your convenience to watch our new uploads. And please give us a thumbs up if you're actually enjoying this video. Thank you. All right, let's continue. Now we have 2 to the power of a here and we have 2 to the power of a here. We can say let 2 to the power of a be equal to x. So if we should make that statement, that means you can write this as what? X squared plus 1 minus 4x, right, is equal to 0. Now, don't be carried away. You'll be like, we have already formed a quadratic equation. Yes, we have, but trust me, we still have a long way to go. Not that quite long anyway. All right, now look at what we have. We have a quadratic equation here. Let's rearrange it the normal way, okay? So the square is supposed to come first, followed by the x, which is in this case minus 4x, then followed by a constant, which is 0. Now we're going to solve this using the quadratic equation formula. Now, using the quadratic equation formula, it says that x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, everything divided by 2a. So that means that x is equal to minus b is minus 4 plus or minus square root of b squared, that is minus 4 squared, or minus 4 squared, okay? Then minus 4ac, 4 multiplied by, now our a is 1, that is the coefficient of x squared. I'm sorry I didn't say that. Our a is 1. Let me write it somewhere. Okay, our a is equal to 1, the coefficient of x squared. Our b is the coefficient of x, which is minus 4. And our c is what? The constant, which is 1. So that is exactly what I'm substituting here. But I believe we know that, okay? All right. So minus 4ac, that is 4 multiplied by a, which is 1, multiplied by c, which is 1 as well. Okay, everything divided by 2a, that is 2 multiplied by 1. So we have x is equal to minus minus will give us plus. So we're going to have 4 here. Plus or minus the square root of minus 4 squared will give us 16. Then minus 4 times 1 times 1 is still 4. Everything divided by 2. Therefore, we are going to have that x is equal to 4 plus or minus square root of 12 divided by 2. All right. Now, we are getting closer to the solution. I'm going to leave this because we are still going to need it. All right, so we have x is equal to 4 plus or minus square root of 12 over 2. But we can write 12 as what? We can write 12 as 4 plus or minus. 12 can be written as square root of 4 multiplied by square root of 3. Okay, all right. Now divided by 2. So we have x is equal to 4 plus or minus square root of 4 is 2. We have 2 root 3 divided by 2. Now I want you to note that we are not really looking for x. Remember that we are asked to solve for a. All right, so don't get carried away. All right, now let's continue. So what we have now is that x is equal to, if we factorize 2 from here, we are going to have 2 bracket 4 divided by 2 is 2 plus or minus 2 root 3 divided by 2 is root 3 divided by 2. Now this we cancel this, we have x is 2 plus or minus root 3. All right, now this is the value of our x, but we are asked to solve for a. So we are going to get a from here. Recall where we said let 2 to the power of a be equal to x. Now from here we can see that we have two cases for our x. Case 1 is that x is equal to 2 plus root 3, and case 2 is that x is equal to 2 minus root 3. So we are going to solve for each of these cases, okay? But instead of solving for each of them, I think I'm going to bring them together to save our time, okay? So, but 2 to the power of a is equal to x. Let me clean this so that we can continue. So we have that 2 to the power of a is equal to x. I would also like you to watch to the end because we are going to prove that the answer we got is correct. So we say but 2 to the power of a is equal to x. So that means that 2 to the power of a is equal to 2 plus or minus root 3, right? All right. Excuse me. Now, because we are looking for a and a is the power, the only way to get this is to introduce log or ln to both sides of the equation. So let's introduce log to both sides of this equation. So if we do that, we have log 2 to the power of a is equal to log 2 plus or minus root 3. All right. Now, when you have log a to the power of b, it is equal to b multiplied by log a. So that means that we can write this as a log 2 is equal to log 2 plus or minus root 3. All right. Okay. Now we divide both sides by log 2. We divide both sides by log 2. And we are going to have that a is equal to this. We cancel this. So we have that a is equal to log 2 plus or minus root 3. Okay. Base 2. Yes, because when you have log a over log b, you can write that as log a base b. So that's why I had to write this as log 2 plus or minus root 3 base 2. Now, let us go ahead and substitute this value into this place to prove that the answer we got is correct. So I'll just write it somewhere that a is equal to log 2 plus or minus root 3 base 2. Now let us prove that the answer we got is actually correct. Okay, hope you have given us a thumbs up because I'm sure that you are enjoying this video. Now let's prove that our answer is correct. So the question says that 2 to the power of a, I think I'm going to start from here. Now our a is, I'm going to take the positive, that is 2 plus root 3 base 2. Okay, that is our a. Right, plus 2 to the power of minus a, that is minus, I don't want to go up to be sure you are seeing it, minus log 2 plus root 3 base 2. Okay, base 2. That is it for this, is equal to 4. All right, so we have that 2 to the power of, we have log 2 plus root 3 base 2 plus 2. Now minus we turn to become the power using the power rule, right? Yes. So we now have log 2 plus root 3 to the power of minus 1 base 2, okay, is equal to 4. Now when you have a to the power of log b base a, this is equal to b. Yes, that is a law of logarithm. Now look at this, we have the same base here and here. That means the whole of this is 2 plus root 3, right? So we have 2 plus root 3 here, plus the same thing happens here. We have the whole of this to be for here. So we are going to have 2 plus root 3 to the power of minus 1 is equal to 4. Okay. Now remember that x to the power of minus 1 is 1 over x. So that simply means that we can write this as 2 plus root 3 plus 1 over, because of minus 1, 2 plus root 3 is equal to 4. Now the LCM of this and this, because this same thing as 2 plus root 3 divided by 1. So the LCM is 2 plus root 3. Okay. Now when one divides this, we have this. This times itself will give you 2 plus root 3 multiplied by 2 plus root 3. Okay. Plus, when this divides itself, we have 1. 1 times 1 will simply give us 1, is equal to 4. Okay. Now let's open the bracket. Let's expand. So 2 times 2 will give us 4. Permit me to use this side. Okay. So 2 times 2 will give us 4. 2 times root 3 will give us plus 2 root 3. Now plus 3 times 2 will give us plus 2 root 3 again. And root 3 times root 3 will give us 3. Okay. Then plus 1. Everything divided by 2 plus root 3. Okay. 2 plus root 3. And this is equal to 4. All right. Now let's solve. We have 4 plus 3 plus 1 will give us 8. So we have 8 plus 2 root 3 plus 2 root 3 will give us 4 root 3. Okay. Everything divided by 2 plus root 3 is equal to 4. All right. Now let's continue. We can factorize 4 from the numerator. If we do that, 8 divided by 4 will give us 2. 4 root 3 divided by 4 will give us root 3. Divided by 2 plus root 3 is equal to 4. Right? So you can see that this, you cancel this, we have 4 is equal to 4. So you can see that the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. Thank you so much for watching.